Hey everybody, and welcome back to the channel. Today we're finally going to take a look at a gun I wax lyrical about far too often on this channel. For me, it's my absolute go-to pistol. I love everything about it. I love the way it looks. I love the way it performs. It is the ASG CZ Shadow 2. Now, if you're unfamiliar with the Shadow, they are actually competition pistols, and CZ produce a very nice competition pistol. And this airsoft replica is a testament to that fact. We'll break down the gun, have a look at it, and you can see why I love it so much. So the first thing is the weight. This is an all metal affair. So it is quite weighty, but that weight is superbly balanced in your hand, as you'd expect from a competition pistol. Interesting side note, pound for pound, ounce for ounce, kilo for kilo, whatever you like to measure these things in, this is actually almost one-to-one with the original CZ Shadow. So that's a nice little touch, I think. Slider wise, we have a very aggressively serrated slider. So even in the wet or with gloves, you're going to have no trouble racking this thing. We have fibre optic sights at the front, posts at the rear. It's a nice affair, really well put together. Being a competition pistol, the rails are internal, so if you just address that fit and fitment, it's beautiful. I love the way this thing just slides together. Controls wise, exactly where you'd expect everything to be on a standardized pistol. In terms of the mag release, you can actually take a hex key to it and adjust it into 3 positions. I find that the sort of out of the box position to be the best, certainly location for my thumb and all the rest of it. In terms of controls, my one slight gripe with this would be the manual safety is a little bit easy to actuate. I'm led to believe that's actually a concern with the real gun as well. So what can you do, really? But yeah, something to bear in mind if you're attempting to holster the gun and that kind of thing. This can actuate fairly easily. The fit and fitment of the pistol grip for me is superb. I've got larger than normal hands, I find, but this just fits in so nicely. The sort of relief area for your thumb section here is superb. I have heard people online complain, people with slightly smaller hands, that it does feel a little bit bulky, but try one, see what you think personally. I love it. Magazines are CO2 affair. I do love a CO2 magazine. I much prefer it to a green gas, I have to admit. The extra power and just usability, I think, really. My one gripe, if I put the pistol down slightly, my one gripe would be this little plasticky end, which obviously covers the actuation of getting the CO2 mag out. But the fitment of this isn't the greatest, and it wobbles around a lot. And generally, being one of the only plastic components on an all-metal gun, it's a little bit disappointing because that is the wobbly feature, and everything else is so beautifully put together. In terms of the aesthetics, I like everything about it, but you may be drawn to the pistol grip right from the word go. It's very synonymous with this gun. Again, it's metal, but doesn't feel grating on anything. It's really nicely designed. These are actually interchangeable as well. So if you don't like the electric blue, you can actually go out. I know they do a red and possibly a yellow as well. All aftermarket. I think they may even now be available from such things as eBay and Amazon. They're so readily available. But go and take a look, see what color you particularly like. I'm quite happy with the blue. Yeah, in terms of performance, being a CO2, you don't have to worry about power. This thing will range as far as you need it to. Certainly probably not going to outrange your Mark 23 or anything, but good. Rate of fire is good. It feels nice and nimble, as you'd expect from a competition pistol. very agile, very snappy, very responsive. Being quite weighty, you almost don't feel the action of the slide, because that weight doesn't sort of counterbalance too badly. So it feels very, very smooth, which is, again, part and parcel of being a competition pistol. They want the thing to remain horizontal as much as possible, and yeah, it just all adds to your ability to land your shots consistently all the time. And in terms of consistency, this really does group really, really nicely as well, with a steady hand, obviously. But yeah, it's a fantastic pistol all round, apart from this little plasticky bit. But I really, really would recommend it to anyone looking for a new pistol. It's a step away from your usual sort of Glock and all that kind of stuff that you see everyone running, or your Mark 23s, or even your 1911s. Yet it still feels familiar. Yeah, so that's been my look and my love affair with the CZ Shadow 2. If it's been of any help to you in a potential purchase, a like and a subscribe is always welcome, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Thank you.